I'm Barbara O'Neill, and today I need to talk to you about something critically important: magnesium. This mineral is involved in over 300 reactions in your body, yet studies show that up to 80% of people don't get enough of it. But here's what worries me most after 40 years as a naturopath. While magnesium can be incredibly beneficial, taking it incorrectly can actually be dangerous. I've seen too many people make preventable mistakes with magnesium supplements, either taking it when they shouldn't or combining it with medications that create dangerous interactions. I'm talking about serious risks like kidney problems, breathing difficulties, and even heart complications. That's why today I'm giving you everything you need to know about magnesium supplements: the good, the bad, and most importantly, how to use them safely. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly who should take magnesium, who absolutely shouldn't, how much to take, and what to watch out for. This could literally save your life or the life of someone you love. Before we begin, drop a comment below. Are you currently taking magnesium? Have you experienced any unusual symptoms? I read every comment, and your experience might help another viewer make a safer choice. Now let's start with the first crucial question. Do you actually need magnesium supplements? Many people are taking magnesium without knowing if they really need it. Here are the clear signs that your body is crying out for more magnesium. The first major sign: muscle problems. Have you ever been lying in bed, just about to fall asleep, when suddenly your calf muscle seizes up in the most painful cramp? Or maybe your eyelid won't stop twitching no matter what you do. These could be signs that your body desperately needs magnesium. Magnesium acts like a natural calming agent for your nerves. When you don't have enough, your nerves become overexcited. Think of them like live electrical wires that can't turn off. This leads to muscle cramps, twitching, numbness, and that tingling sensation in your hands and feet. But it's not just about cramping. Have you noticed that your legs feel weak when you walk, or that you can't seem to find the strength you used to have? Magnesium is essential for energy production in your muscles. Without it, your muscles literally can't access the energy they need to work properly. The second major sign: stress and emotional problems. Here's something that might surprise you. Stress doesn't just affect your mind. It actually depletes your body's magnesium stores, creating a vicious cycle. When you're stressed, your body goes into fight or flight mode. Your sympathetic nervous system kicks into overdrive, and your body starts demanding more magnesium to cope. At the same time, stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline make your kidneys dump magnesium through your urine. So stress uses up your magnesium, and low magnesium makes you more stressed. It's like being caught in quicksand. The more you struggle, the deeper you sink. If you find yourself feeling anxious, irritable, or lying awake at night with your mind racing, magnesium might be the missing piece. The third group: older adults. As we age, our digestive system doesn't work as efficiently as it used to. Your stomach produces less acid, which means the magnesium in your food doesn't dissolve properly. Your intestines also become less efficient at absorbing nutrients. On top of that, many older adults eat less of the magnesium-rich foods like leafy greens, whole grains, and nuts, either because they're harder to chew and digest, or simply because appetite decreases. This double hit of poor absorption and reduced intake makes magnesium deficiency extremely common in people over 60. If you have digestive problems like acid reflux, irritable bowel syndrome, or inflammatory bowel disease, you're also at high risk because these conditions interfere with nutrient absorption. The fourth group: people taking certain medications. If you're taking diuretics, those water pills used for high blood pressure and heart problems, you need to pay special attention to magnesium. These medications work by making you urinate more, but they flush out magnesium along with the water. The same goes for acid-blocking medications called proton pump inhibitors. If you're taking drugs like omeprazole for heartburn or ulcers, you're reducing the stomach acid needed to properly absorb magnesium. Over time, this can lead to deficiency even if you're eating magnesium-rich foods. The fifth group, people with diabetes, here's what happens. When your blood sugar is high, your kidneys work overtime to remove excess glucose through your urine. Unfortunately, magnesium gets swept out along with the sugar. Making matters worse, when you take insulin, it doesn't just move sugar into your cells, it pulls magnesium in too, temporarily lowering your blood levels. Since magnesium is crucial for insulin to work properly, a deficiency can make your blood sugar control even worse, creating another vicious cycle. However, if you have diabetic kidney disease, you need to be extra careful. Damaged kidneys can't remove excess magnesium efficiently, so supplementing could be dangerous. Other groups at risk: if you drink alcohol regularly, you need more magnesium. Alcohol interferes with absorption and increases losses through urination. People who exercise intensively or work in hot environments also lose significant amounts of magnesium through sweat. If you're an athlete or someone who sweats heavily regularly, you're literally losing magnesium through your skin. Finally, if you have high blood pressure, magnesium supplementation might help. Magnesium works like a natural muscle relaxer for your blood vessels. When your arteries are more relaxed, blood flows more easily, reducing pressure on your cardiovascular system. For most people living in industrialized countries, modern farming has depleted magnesium in our soil, which means foods today contain significantly less magnesium than 50 years ago. If your diet doesn't regularly include dark leafy greens, whole grains, nuts, seeds, and beans, you're probably not getting enough magnesium from food alone. Now let's talk about who should absolutely not take magnesium supplements. The first group, people with kidney problems. Your kidneys are responsible for removing excess magnesium from your body. If your kidneys aren't working properly, magnesium can build up to toxic levels in your bloodstream, a condition called hypermagnesemia. Early signs of magnesium toxicity include nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. But as levels continue to rise, you might experience muscle weakness, low blood pressure, difficulty breathing, and irregular heartbeat. In severe cases, magnesium toxicity can cause your heart to stop beating entirely. I once knew a woman with mild kidney disease who started taking magnesium for constipation. After just 5 days, she felt nauseated and unusually tired. Blood tests revealed dangerously high magnesium levels, and she had to be hospitalized to flush the excess from her system. If you have any degree of kidney disease or kidney failure, do not take magnesium supplements without direct medical supervision. The second group, people with very low blood pressure, since magnesium relaxes blood vessels and naturally lowers blood pressure. Those who already have hypertension may see their blood pressure drop to dangerously low levels. This can trigger dizziness, fainting, or falls, a serious risk for older adults. I remember a 69-year-old man whose blood pressure was already low at around 95/65. He started taking magnesium for muscle cramps. On his third day, he got up from his morning coffee and immediately felt the room spinning. His blood pressure had dropped to 85/55, dangerously low. Once he stopped the magnesium, his blood pressure returned to normal within 2 days. The third group, people with slow heart rate or heart rhythm disorders. If you have conditions like bradycardia or heart block, magnesium supplements could make them worse. Magnesium can further slow the electrical signals in your heart, potentially leading to severe arrhythmias or even cardiac arrest. Consider a 75-year-old man with a naturally slow heart rate of about 55 beats per minute. When he started taking magnesium for better sleep, within a week his heart rate dropped to just 42 beats per minute. His doctor immediately discontinued the supplement, and his heart rate gradually returned to baseline. The fourth group, people taking certain medications. Magnesium can strongly interact with several drugs, antibiotics, tetracyclines, fluoroquinolones. Magnesium binds to them in the stomach, blocking absorption and reducing effectiveness. Always separate doses by at least 2 hours. Muscle relaxants. Since magnesium has muscle relaxing effects on its own, combining the two can dangerously lower both blood pressure and heart rate. Cardiac glycosides like digoxin for heart failure. Magnesium can change how these drugs are absorbed, making their effects unpredictable and potentially increasing the risk of heart rhythm problems. I once worked with an 81-year-old woman on digoxin whose levels were carefully monitored and stable for years. When she added magnesium for leg cramps, her digoxin levels became unpredictable, some days too low, others too high. Once they coordinated the timing of both supplements properly, her heart medication stabilized again. Now let's talk about the critical rules for taking magnesium safely and effectively. First, be careful with high-dose vitamin D. While magnesium is necessary for vitamin D to work properly, taking large amounts of vitamin D, more than 4,000 IUs daily, can actually deplete your magnesium stores. If you're taking high-dose vitamin D, make sure you're getting adequate magnesium. Second, understand blood tests can be misleading. Only about 1% of your body's magnesium circulates in your blood. The rest is stored in your bones, muscles, and cells where blood tests can't detect it. Your body works hard to keep blood magnesium stable, even if you're deficient everywhere else. Instead of relying solely on blood tests, pay attention to symptoms: muscle twitching, weakness, numbness and tingling, heart palpitations, anxiety, poor sleep, and fatigue. Third, balance calcium and magnesium. If you're taking calcium supplements but no magnesium, you might be setting yourself up for problems. Without adequate magnesium, excess calcium can deposit in the wrong places, potentially contributing to kidney stones and hardening of the arteries. A good general ratio is about 2 parts calcium to 1 part magnesium. Fourth, mind your caffeine and alcohol. Both substances increase magnesium loss through your kidneys. If you're a regular coffee drinker or enjoy alcoholic beverages, you need to be more consistent with magnesium supplementation. Fifth, don't take large doses on an empty stomach. This is a recipe for digestive upset, including diarrhea, stomach cramps, and nausea. Instead, split your dose throughout the day and take it with meals. This reduces side effects and actually improves absorption. The proper way to start: begin with a low dose, around 100 mg daily, and take it with dinner. This allows you to gauge how your body responds. If you tolerate this well, after a week, gradually increase to 200 mg daily, splitting it between morning and evening doses. Choose magnesium glycinate or magnesium malate for the best absorption and fewest side effects. Avoid magnesium oxide unless you're specifically trying to relieve constipation. It's poorly absorbed and acts more like a laxative. For the average person, 100 to 200 mg of magnesium daily is generally safe and beneficial. If you have symptoms of deficiency, you might need more, but don't exceed 350 mg per day from supplements unless you're working with a healthcare provider. Take each dose with food that contains some healthy fats, as this improves absorption. Avoid taking magnesium with high fiber meals, as fiber can interfere with absorption. Remember that magnesium supplementation is most effective when combined with a healthy overall lifestyle. No supplement can overcome a diet full of processed foods, excessive sugar, and chronic stress. Think of magnesium as one important piece of your health puzzle, not a magic bullet. Now it's your turn. Have you experienced any of the signs of magnesium deficiency I discussed? Or do you have concerns about whether magnesium supplementation is right for your situation? Share your questions and experiences in the comments below. If this video helped you understand magnesium better and avoid potentially serious mistakes, please hit the like button, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to Dr. Zoe. We're committed to providing you with science-based health information that's practical, safe, and easy to understand. I'm Barbara O'Neill. Thank you for watching, and remember, your health is your wealth.